The trajectory of my whole life changed when I started telling myself one sentence every day: you make good decisions. And I rewired my brain to trust my body. Growing up, I had always went to counsel from my grandparents, even friends, when it came to career, dating, relationships, things of that nature. But I remember one day in my mid 20s, I moved into my first apartment. One where I didn't have a roommate, it was all mine, and I was so excited. I had a two-bedroom apartment, and my family was like, you should turn your second bedroom into a guest bedroom. Now, at the time, I just didn't want to do that. I was like, I want to have a beauty room. I want to have a content room. I want to have a work from home room because that's what I did. And I did it. And it was one of the most liberating feelings that I ever had at that point in my life. That's when I started to take control of the type of relationships that I had, my career path, and things of that nature. I come from a family where everybody works in the medical fields, and I work in marketing in the beauty, wellness industry, paid media, and things of that nature. And I love it. And had I not challenged the belief that I had to consult and get advice from the people around me, I think I would be living a life of regret. So I want to ask y'all, do you remember at what point in your life you decided to trust your body in your decision making process? That was such a great moment in my life. And I was telling my best friend the other day because she came up against a little roadblock in life and she said, I make good decisions. And it unlocked that memory for me. I remember a few years ago, I went through this whole thing where every day I would tell myself, do you make good decisions? So I'm 30, I'm not married, and some of my family, they already have kids, and everybody's looking at me like, what's going on? You guys, I have decided that I know what love looks like for me, and anything outside of that image will not work in my life. And I'm praying that when I'm 50 one day, I look back at my life and I'm like, I'm so glad I did things my way. You do not need counsel from anybody but God to help you make those decisions. You are enough. You know enough. You're wise enough to make great decisions for yourself. And God has a way of orchestrating everything around you to align just when you need it. Comment down below and let me know, when was that first time you had that awakening?